What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one, man. But before we jump into this, make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Hey, if you win anything off these predictions, man, all you can ask for is your participation. Hit that like button, sub to the channel, hit me with a comment, let me know if you want some off of it or not, or if it was helpful to you. And then we're going to keep rocking out and put more space between that prediction record at the bottom of the screen and that win-loss column. But nonetheless, let's dive into this, man. We got the 18-9 New Orleans Pelicans visiting the 16-14 Utah Jazz. Um, Great matchup in the West, man. Two teams. Obviously, we all know the story of the Utah Jazz. They started, it was a hot start to the season, and then they ran into a bit of a hiccup, had some injuries and setbacks, and lost a few games in a row. But it looks like they're getting back to playing what led to them getting W's in the situation of it. So good thing to see there, man. Good getting to see some good basketball. On the injury perspective side of it, man, Colin Sexton is a notable big name that's out for the Utah Jazz. So his intensity and energy will be missed, I'm sure. But they do have depth, so I'm sure that somebody waiting in the wings to come in and fill in that void and exploit and take advantage of the opportunity of that playing time. For the New obviously for the Pelicans, man, this team is looking primed and ready. You got McCollum back; he's healthy. Only big missing piece obviously is Brandon Ingram. For hopefully we can get him back soon and get to see him out there healthy and see his talents being put to use as well. Also their energy point guard, Jose Alvarado is going to be out. He's out for tonight as well. So that's going to be a big impact just because on the defensive end, man, he gets after it each and every time, on that end of the ball as well. So with that said, who we're going to dive in on this one, man, being on the prediction point, this is a tough pick, man. Very tough pick. It could swing either way. This team is definitely evenly matched. You almost probably would give the slight edge if you really want to say from a health standpoint, maybe to the Utah Jazz. But the one thing I can say about this, man, is they don't really have anybody that can match up well with Zion or stop him or do anything of the sort. So that within itself is already an issue that they have on their hands. Lloyd Marketing, yeah, he's a stretch big, but he hasn't dealt with somebody that can do the same thing and is much more stronger than he is and much more explosive and quicker. So I think that's the definite one, the one X factor they have that kind of separates the two. So with that said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and rock out with the Pelicans on this one. I feel that Zion's gonna have a huge game. McCollum's gonna have a huge game. Herb Jones is back, and the rest of those guys, Murphy, I feel like they'll step in and be able to play up to the par and make a run at it and get the dub tonight. However, if they come in there missing shot, turning the ball over, anything of that nature, or if they're not matching the intensity of the Utah Jazz, this game could get ugly and get ugly quick. So they got to make sure they're on their P's and Q's to make sure that they can stay focused and grounded and walk out the double on this one. But that's all I got for you, man. I appreciate you coming through. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And if you wish to support the channel, that information floating at the bottom of the screen. It's also in the description of the video. Again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll catch you on another one, man.